The wipers don't go fast enough to get rid of all the rain.
No window, no aircon, bathed in sweat, which is no good.
The bonnet has just unlatched itself. This car has absolutely zero, and I mean zero, coolant in it.
Hey, my name is Andy, and today we're going to be answering the question, are old cars as expensive to run as most people think they are? Let's go. Now, the challenge for today, if you will, is I'm going to go to a petrol station and fill this car up, brim it. Then we're going to drive 200 Ks down to Barrow and back, and we're going to see how much fuel this car has used. Now, before we set off, this car is not in tip-top shape, so I need to attend to a few things first, like the indicators and the coolant. But once we get that sorted, we're going to head off to the petrol station, fill up, and let's go. Just this morning, I found out that this car has absolutely zero, and I mean zero, coolant in it. I had to go buy 2 bottles of coolant as well as a bunch of brake lights and indicator lights because, as you know from my last video, the indicators on this car don't work. I've already replaced all of the fuses in this car, I've already checked all the bulbs, and I've replaced pretty much everything there was until it came to the relays. Now, fortunately for me, this car is full of spare parts, spare steering wheel rubbers, spare exhaust tips, spare indicator stalks, spare everything in this car, including a whole bunch of relays. This was the culprit right here, and that's a 4-pin relay. But the only working one in here was like this. It only had 3 pins, which means now we have indicators, but we no longer have lights inside the car that let me know which indicator is on. They work, but these 2 lights there and there, they no longer show me, but at least they work. We're halfway there. Made a bloody mess of that. That was not good, but at least we got coolant. Oh yeah, baby. Now we've arrived at the petrol station, it's time to fill it up. Alright, that's it. Let's head off and see how much fuel it uses on the trip. I'm also gonna reset the trip odometer so we know exactly how many Ks we've done. Let's get it. Every time. Every time. So far, I'm quite impressed with how this thing's handling the traffic. Seems to be darting in and out, navigating no problem. What's not so impressive is I've done 14 kilometers and look at that. That's a quarter tank gone in 14 Ks. At this rate, we're never gonna make it. Now I've cleared the traffic and I'm on the open motorway. This car is very compliant, very good. The only thing is I'm sitting at around 2,800 to 3,000 RPM just to do the speed limit. That can't be good for my fuel economy. So let's see how we go. We're currently at 47 Ks. I'll check in again soon. The air conditioning doesn't work in here, which isn't helping my case because now I'm starting to be absolutely bathed in sweat, which is no good. I still haven't opened the window. No window, no aircon. We're gonna stick it out. The car has just passed 100 Ks. I think we're at 101 and it started to rain. We're about 20 minutes out from Bowral. The conditions are sketchy and the wheel is now very, very shaky. Okay, so I've officially made it here to Barrow. We're exactly halfway through the journey. Now the car might not need any food, but I certainly do. So I'm gonna grab some food and we'll go part 2 right away. Let's go. Now here's where it gets interesting. We're at the halfway point, having done 135 Ks, and I need to see if we can make it back on the same tank of fuel. Now I'm skeptical because the fuel needle has just dipped below 50%. Maybe we'll make it back, maybe we won't. This car likes to drink fuel, absolutely destroy it. So it's gonna have to be frugal. It's gonna need to sip on it because otherwise, yeah, we're not gonna make it back on the 1 tank, but wish me luck, let's go. Holy crap, the rain has really picked up now. Oh my God, I can't even fucking see. This right now is so sketchy. The wipers don't go fast enough to get rid of all the rain. I don't know if you can see that up there, but the bonnet has just unlatched itself and is flapping away in the wind. I'm gonna have to pull over at the next service center and re-close that. That ain't good. Thankfully, this bonnet opens up and forwards. Otherwise, it might have lifted up and smashed the windscreen. Stay. Let's hope that holds. There's about 25 Ks left to go, and the needle has just hit a quarter of a tank. Come on, I believe in you. You can do it, I believe in you.
1 hour later.
We have made it. I don't believe it, this is incredible. We have actually made it right back to where we have started. Well done, car, that is a valiant effort. We're at 272 Ks. Now, just to be absolutely clear, we only used one of the car's 2 available fuel tanks, one of them. So let's now fill it up and see how much fuel it used. Only the best. That's it. 36.28. Let's get home and do some calculations and see how much that cost. We've officially made it home. Now, to the calculations. We achieved 272 kilometers and 36 liters, 0.28. Now that equals 13.3 liters per 100K, which is 17.7 US MPG, which means today we have learned absolutely nothing. We've learned that Jag seats are very comfy, big old 1982 engines absolutely destroy fuel, and old cars break down all the time. So where does that leave us? I don't know, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe and follow along in the journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And right as we finish filming today, coolant. Oh no. That's the story for another day. See ya.